Hi everybody, hope you're all doing well today. It's the first month of August, the weekend. It's a Saturday. The dogs are rambunctious, so if I have to pause this, I apologize ahead of time. I am doing a reading for Aries, and I am using the Deviant Moon Tarot deck that I just purchased. I think it was last week or the week before. It's a really beautiful deck. As you all know, if you follow my channel, and if you don't, you will know now, I am not tarot taught. I am a spirit medium, clairvoyant, whatever you want to call it, and I read the cards only, symbolism, and I hope you enjoy this reading. It's not month specific, it's just that I'm doing it in the month of August, and timelines are not specific unless I tell you, as well as energy. If I say female or male, it doesn't necessarily mean the sexual orientation of somebody, it just means the energy. And if the spirit wants me to give you a specific time frame, they will. So I hope you enjoy this reading, Aries. Let's see what we have for you. I usually pull 5 cards, and then I'll pull a clarification card if I need to. So let's see what we have for Aries for the month, for right now. So let's see what we got, what they're going to show me. Wow, I've never seen this card yet. This is a new deck for me, so there's some cards that I haven't seen yet. Alright, so for Aries, I see a birth. I see something going on with birth. So this could be a birth of a child or a birth of a new project. So it could be one or the other. I also see, someone in your life that's I don't want to say stalkerish, but sneaky. I don't know why, and it's not stalkerish like creepy stalkerish. It's just like somebody watching you, like maybe they like you. Whoever I'm reading for in Aries is single, so there's someone looking at you from afar, but it's not like a stalker thing. It's more like a sneaky thing because they're shy. I hope that makes sense. Because at first I was like, oh god, a stalker. I also feel like this is somebody that you're friends with. This is weird. I've never seen this card before. This card represents someone who's false, which is strange to me, because I wouldn't think this card when you look at it, because it's the Pentacles, but obviously I'm not tarot taught. But it's somebody who's making believe they're somebody they're not. So they're in their friend zone, like they're in your friend zone. I hope that makes sense. This is you. This is you struggling with something. I want to say this is past. This is not current. You were struggling with something with depression of some sort. Maybe PTSD or anxiety. However, it's gotten much better. This is the past. This is to remind you where you came from. To know that, you know, everybody suffers from anxiety nowadays. I have PTSD. I'm not ashamed to share that with you. It's from childhood trauma. I'm so much better than I used to be, but I have ways of dealing with the triggers, and I shut down a lot of times. And those who have PTSD who are watching this understand what I'm talking about. We don't have logical triggers. So for me, a trigger that I have would be normal to someone else. They'd be like, why can't you handle that? You know, why can't you shake it off? Just like when people say, you know, when you're depressed, just shake it off. You have so much to look, you know, to have in your life, and it doesn't work that way. It's not logical, right? So they're showing me that you had this suffering and this depression, but you've come out of it. There's tools that we use. There's meditation, there's prayer, there's all kinds of things you can do to help yourself in that situation. I also feel like there's something in the court, either, I want to say, not with you, but maybe somebody in your family or someone in your friendship, like in your group of friends, that went through something through legal, like you guys were all involved with. I don't know if it was maybe an accident and someone witnessed it or what, but it's about to come to an end. So I hope that makes sense for whoever I'm reading for Aries. Those were the 5 cards already, so I'm going to pull another 2 cards, and if any fall out, I'll use those as well, and see what happens. They're showing me money too. I feel like you were having struggles with money too when you were going through this depression, and money's gotten much better. Just be a little smart about your situation with your money. Be a little more frugal. Don't spend so freely on things that you don't necessarily need just because you have the money. I hope that makes sense. Alright, we're going to pull 2 cards. Yeah, definitely. Be careful with money situation. I'm going to pull a couple more. Also, too, I feel like you're going to have a trip coming up. There's a lot of trips coming in through these readings this month. I think it's because people are realizing the benefits of being able to get away instead of having all this time through work and never using it. The trip is going to be, they're showing me an airplane, like I'm in an airplane, and then they're showing me going over water, and I want to say it, I keep seeing Australia, like kangaroos and stuff. So whoever this is I'm reading for Aries, you are either going to plan a trip to Australia, or you're originally from Australia, or you have family in Australia, or someone in your realm has ties to Australia, and that's how you end up there, and it's just a trip that you just plan, and it just comes to be, and you just embrace it and go, and you're going to have a great time. And then the last thing I see is the Magician, and this is you coming into your own. I feel like once this depression thing is past you, when you stop blaming yourself for whatever it is that you were depressed about, that things will get much, much better, and this trip will really, really help. I also see the money situation where, you know, you're going to be okay with paying off all the bills, but then you're going to start to think that you could spend money on things, but you really need to be frugal about it. A lot of people do that, where, you know, I'm guilty of that as well. So the last card that I pulled for you, oh yeah, definitely. This is definitely a positive card. This is the Moon card. I hope you can see it. So the Moon card, these people are dancing under the moon. This is your life, this is your relationship, this is your happiness, this is you coming into your own. This is the card I love to see for people. It's just one of those things where you're just balanced and you're in a good place. So if you're having rough moments, just realize that it all passes, and life is too short, and to embrace, you know, the difficult times with the good times, because it happens to all of us, including me, including everybody. I mean, you could have the nicest person around you and they have their own little issues. So I hope this reading has been good for you, Aries. I hope it's pertained to someone out there, resonated. If you're interested in any of my other readings from the past, you can look at my channel, check out my social media pages below. If you're interested in a private reading instead of a generalized reading like this, you could check out and email me. I'm offering 2 really inexpensive specials for August, so if you're interested in those, email me and I'll inform you of the cost and what it entails. And if you are interested in donating to the channel or for any of the decks that I have on my Amazon wish list, just check the links below. And thank you so much for your amazing support. And for those of you who followed me from Twitter, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the amazing support. I can't wait to see you all on Twitch next week. Bye. Have a great day.